How we are. Back at it again with another episode, no YouTube video. It's your guy, Steven UKT80. I'm sorry, my guys, I missed yesterday. It was an eventful day. I had to take care of some business, family business, things of that nature, But we're back at it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Let's get right into it. I got my notes so you know I'm locked in. I hope you are too. Today, we're going to talk about 5 secrets to be mentally strong as a young man or a man in general. It don't matter what age you are, but I'm going to title this 5 secrets to be a mentally strong young man, And some of these things I acquired on my journey of self-improvement the last 4 to 5 years that I'm still doing till this day. So I'm not going to lead you astray. I'm going to tell you it straight up. I don't care if you don't like what's coming out of my mouth. I'm going to tell you it straight up. You hear me? Number 1, you have to get over fear of being alone. You have to get over the fear of being alone. Most men go today and they can't even think for themselves. They always have to have somebody's arm, shoulder lifted up to see if it's the right decision. Yes, you can have a mentor. Yes, you can have somebody guiding you, but that's it. Yes, of course, God first. That's one of the only mentors you need in this life. The only, a father figure that's in your life as well. That's why we call him Abba Father. But you cannot be afraid to be alone. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you can't think for yourself, you can't pray to God to ask to you to give you the discernment to make the best decision, and you hear the answer from him, but you rather listen to another man and take the answer from him, I'm sorry, you're not going to make the right decision, and ultimately that decision is going to impact you in the future and in the present if it's not the right decision for you, no matter how sound good it feels like. You feel me? So you have to stop thinking about, others and wanting to always be around people. As a man, you always got to, you have to have that time of separation where you're alone. I don't know about females, women. I'm not a woman. I've never been a woman, so I can't speak on that, But as a man, you have to go in a period of isolation where you're alone and you're getting job done and you have you and your own thoughts and God, and that's it, man. Maybe a gallon of water as well. Maybe, some fruit. But other than that, you have to be alone. And it's not a bad thing. No, you're not isolating yourself from the world. No, you don't want to speak to people, but it's very important that you get your mind right and think your own thoughts, man. You don't want others' thoughts to get involved into your thoughts because, somebody else's thoughts can make your thought get derailed, and you might have a thought that you wanted to do. You might have a goal that you wanted to pursue, but you listening to others can just derail that thought and derail your process and making it. You feel me? So number 1, you cannot be afraid, and you have to get out of the fear of being alone. Ooh, I'm cooking. Number 2, stop and do not stress about your past. Whatever's in the past is in the past. You can't do nothing to change it. You can't go back to change it. You're a baby. You can't go back to being a baby. You can't stress about the past. You have to live like it's your last day on this earth. You have to live like you have a purpose. You have to live like you want to be the best in the world at whatever you do. You want to be the best technician. You want to be the best computer scientist. You want to be the best basketball player. You want to be the best baseball player. You want to be the best football, I'm talking soccer player. You feel me? Because if you're not living to be that, then what are you ultimately doing? And if you're thinking about the past, how are you going to progress for the future? Regardless if you're 50, regardless if you're 20, regardless if you're 7, 8. If you're an 8-year-old kid right now and you wanted to be 4 again, sorry, it's not going to happen. You got to make the decision and put your cape on and know that what's in the past is in the past, and what I'm doing right now is what matters for my future to come. But it's ultimately the present that matters. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? So you cannot stress about the past. You always got to be alertive and motivating and wanting to be the best version of you in the present moment, and that's not in the past, because when you stress about the past, you're missing the opportunity that God is putting in front of you to be successful in other avenues of your life, whether that's finance, whether that's mental, whether that's physical, regardless what it is, And Stressing about the past can just bring a lot of tension, a lot of stress that can turn into what people call anxiety, depression. You know, I'm sorry for people who go through that, but ultimately I'm sorry. All that stuff is not real. Depression is not real, and anxiety is not real. I'm sorry. I told you I'm not going to care about y'all feelings in this video. You know, all that can be solved by just opening the word of God and just praying and believing and eating right and drinking your water and watch it go away. Have you ever seen somebody depressed with a six-pack? No, I have not. I'm sorry. Show me somebody that's depressed that has a six-pack right now. I will send you $5. But anyways, do not stress about your past. You know, you have to keep moving, you know. Number 3, as a young man, to be mentally strong, life does not owe you nothing. Nothing in life is owed to you as a man. Like I said, I'm not speaking about women or even children. That's a different topic. As a man, nothing is given to you. As a man, you got to work to get water. You got to work to get food. You got to work to get clothes on your back. You got to work to get shoes, things of that nature. You got to work to get a car. You got to work to, you know, to just acquire a lot of things. It's like when God made us, he was like, okay, we're going to make you strong. We're going to make you mentally strong and all that. Let me put so much hardship on your life. Let me put so much tracks on your life that you got to get over. Let me put so much, you know, so much obstacles just to see how strong you are to get over it. Because I know when I created you to get over these hurdles. So let me see you now go to get over these hurdles by using me to get over these hurdles. You can't do it alone. That's why there's God there. You understand? And you can't use God when things are going good. You can't only use God when things are going bad. You always got to have him in your mind. You always got to be willing to pray. You know, prayer works, you know. And once you understand that, your life will get better. Everything else will get better. And you will start getting that cheddar. All right, let's get it. Number 4, you can't worry about what others think. Worrying about what others think will make you, you know, sink, you know, because when you worry about what others think, you won't even want to do what you want to do. You will be over here smoking stuff you don't want to smoke, drinking stuff you won't even want to drink, watching stuff you won't even want to watch, all this stuff that's just detrimental to your life. You feel me? You'll be making your parents miserable. It's just bad, man. Worrying about what others think will stop your progress, and God will be like, wow, you were all the way over here, but you started listening to the tickling ears of other, the itching ears of other. Your ears got itchy, and it's bringing you back this way, you know? You feel me? Just like when you're in elementary school and you're about to pass a class, but you over here thinking, oh, I'm about to pass. So you start slacking. Oh, boom. Now look, you're getting held back. And now you're like, wow, I was going to be there. Now I'm all the way back here, having to finish here just to get to there. You know, you don't want to do that to yourself. Why would you put yourself back and set yourself back for failure? You feel me? And worried about others, that can really do that to you. You feel me? That can really just make your progress be hindered. It can make, and the people that you want to be worried about, they don't even care. For real. The people that you're trying to impress, they don't care. You feel me? You die tomorrow, they don't care. You feel me? You get a raise, they don't care. You know? So why are you trying to impress others? Why are you worried about what others think about your life? Do you. You feel me? And ultimately you will be successful. And when you make it, you will be like, wow, I can't believe that I thought about this with God, and look how far I've come when I thought this idea was crazy. But now that I made it work, now everybody want to be on your ride. Now everybody want to call you. Now everybody want to be like, how did you do it? But if you were listening to others, you wouldn't even be in the position of you know, of that estate. You know, you wouldn't be in the position of people looking up to you. You wouldn't be in the position of people wanting to ultimately take the step that you did to be successful. All right, we are cooking, man. Number 5, never feel sorry for yourself. I'm gonna end it on here. I'm sorry I gotta go, but we're gonna drop a part 2 maybe tomorrow. We're gonna see how the days is going, and you guys keep sending me topics. But number 5, before we head out, never feel sorry for yourself as a man. You know, telling yourself that, oh, I feel bad for myself because I didn't accomplish this, will just make you I can't say I want to keep my monetization, you know. It will just make you in that state of you know what I'm saying? And as a man, you're not supposed to feel sorry for yourself. You know, let others feel sorry for you if that's the case. But you know that, okay, regardless of my situation, I'm going to overcome it. Regardless of my situation, I'm going to pray and be that man that I always wanted to be. You feel me? Regardless of whatever's happening, I'm going to get to it. Regardless of my financial situation, I'm going to make it work. Regardless of my mental situation, I'm going to get it strong. Just like physical, you know, you working out, you getting your muscles, you acquiring all that stuff, full body, all that stuff. You got to keep exercising it to maintain the muscle or to grow the muscle, just like as a mental health. You can't always think, oh, I've done the best that I could mentally, so I'm mentally strong forever. No, that's not how it works. You always got to practice the mental stuff. You got to go outside, breathe fresh air, take a deep breath. There's some people who haven't took a deep breath since, 2009? There's some people who haven't walked outside and took fresh air, you know, for like 20 days straight since 2010. And what are we in, 2024? But that's regardless of the situation. Like I'm saying, never feel sorry for yourself, man. You always got to make it work out. You're going to make it work out. And I believe in you if nobody else believes in you. But I ain't going to feel sorry for you if you're not going to put the steps in and be the best man and be the best version of yourself to ultimately win in your life, And once you're taking those steps, I will be there to support you. But if you're not, I'm sorry. I can just give you kudos. I can give you advice. But if you're not going to take it, you can lead a horse to water. But if he doesn't drink it, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So you can never feel sorry for yourself. I don't care if you're 50. I don't care if you're 8. I don't care if you're 4. I don't care if you're 24. I don't care if you're 83. As long as you're breathing this life and you're still on this earth, keep going because God has a plan for you. Man, we are cooking today, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Let's get it. And also, when you never feel sorry for yourself, that'll make you a bullet, man. You'll be a bullet for real, for real. That's a real heart of a champion right there, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you don't feel sorry for yourself, man, anything can happen. You'll be like, all right, I'm right back at it tomorrow. Hopefully God wakes you up. But when he does, you're right back at it. And the joy will just come in you. And the glow was never external. It always happens internal before it manifests as external. You feel me? And during this journey, 4 or 5 years now, probably even longer than that, I've seen it. And I don't like using the word manifestation. I don't know how to say it because I don't even like using it. Manifestation, whatever. I call it bless. The blessings will come into your life when you start not feeling bad for yourself and you start making things work with the faith. You feel me? Because faith without works is dead. You feel me? So you always got to put that work in. You always got to be there for yourself because nobody's going to be there for yourself more than you. And you got to make it work, man. And I love y'all boys. And there you have it. Hope y'all have a blessed Saturday. We'll be right back at it tomorrow.